Now we're going to talk about Nutmeg the squirrel. So Nutmeg is the third character that's introduced in the story, and she is a owner of speedboats. So she sells speedboats, and much like James, her business is also struggling. She has noticed a sharp decline in sales ever since Vindo took control over their nation. Because so many of the animals are struggling in their country, no one can afford to buy anything really. And so Nutmeg is really struggling to attract new customers, new people who might be interested in purchasing speedboats. So in the first chapter that you'll see, Turbo and James are actually her first customers that she's had in a while. And so this gives Nutmeg hope in terms of potentially seeing an increase in her business. Interestingly enough, Nutmeg is friends with Cinnamon, who is the bunny on this side, just like James and Turbo are friends. So James and Turbo are friends, Nutmeg and Cinnamon are friends, but they don't all know each other until the end of the first chapter. In terms of Cinnamon, she kind of is following, you're probably seeing a thread here. Cinnamon's business is also struggling. She sells supplies, so binoculars, surfboards, whatever you can kind of think of, she has it. The interesting thing about Cinnamon is that she is the only one out of the group who actually has a direct relationship with Vindo, who is the villain of the story. So Cinnamon, a while ago, has an encounter with Vindo, who basically tells her, like, look, you got good stuff, you got good supplies that I could use. Basically, you're just gonna give it to me and I'll let you keep your business running. And if you don't, then bad things will happen. And so Cinnamon complies out of fear, and she allows Vindo to take what he wants for free. And not only that, but he's forcing her to sell to carnivores at half price and sell to all other animals double the price. So obviously, she's losing money in many different ways, and she's losing any potential customers who would want to buy from her own country, which is Vindo's plan the entire time. And Cinnamon and Nutmeg are also at their wits' end. They're really trying to figure out what they can do to turn things around. Cinnamon is a little bit more reluctant because she knows the consequences of protesting against Vindo's laws, but she is the most directly impacted, and so Turbo and his friends are able to kind of convince her to tag along with them. I think the names Cinnamon and Nutmeg probably honestly just came from me liking Cinnamon and Nutmeg when I was a kid. I just remember putting a lot of cinnamon and nutmeg on my oatmeal. I know that sounds really silly, but it's my 7th grade mind, so I think there's nothing really too deep to look into a lot of this stuff. I think it was just what was going on in my life at the time that influenced my imagination. But yeah, those are the first 4 characters of the story, and I will see you guys in the next video.